Starting with page 9 in the handout, the first sign is torture, which is with 2X hands, and the dominant hand comes across, and then the non-dominant hand comes across. And if you do it more slowly and more intensely, that means that you're indicating something that's more torturous. Sore or suffer is with an A hand. We learned this is one way of suffering or bearing something, but this is also like, ooh, I'm really sore, I'm really suffering. To take advantage of with your feely finger, you pull up from your non-dominant hand. This is, you can just take advantage of something. If you do it hard and pull it back once, it means to molest. If you're talking about an operation or to cut skin or cutting, you would use an A with your thumb would be your knife. And so if you're just generally speaking about, oh, I like cutting, then you would just say this is a cutting. But if you're saying I got a cutting, you could say I got a cutting on my arm, a cutting on my chest, or on my back, there's a cutting. You put it wherever it is that you're talking about. Cry, make your tears come down. To penetrate, your finger shoots through your non-dominant hand. This can be to physically penetrate, like sexually. This can mean to pierce skin. You could penetrate the wall. This is any sort of penetration. Lick with a U hand. This is your tongue, and you can lick anything. You can lick your chest. You can lick your face. If you have a pussy, you can lick that. To bite, your dominant hand bites your non-dominant hand. Scratch, it's with an X. Scratch. Some people like us scratch with more than one finger, so you could scratch with 4 fingers or 5 fingers, or you could show where you have scratches. Spank, smack it. Beat up, you have your person as your non-dominant hand and your fist here, you just beat them up. Tempt, an X, just tap your elbow, tempt. One of the signs for orgasm is with a bent 3, and it starts kind of down at your abdomen and pulls up your chest. As it pulls up, you pull the fingers in. So the harder an orgasm it is, the harder you would do it. This is only a female orgasm. This is not for men. This one is the same motion, but it's just at the nose. This is the gender neutral. This can be men or women can have orgasms like this. It's one hard pull in. To ejaculate is if this is a penis, then the dominant hand shoots out. If you're talking about female ejaculation, you would start with a pussy and then ejaculate from that. The sign for rape starts with 2 open hands, and as it's kind of like the sign for mean, as they pass, they move. As rape comes down and passes, it almost rips it off, so rape. This is the sign for thirsty. Draw your finger down your throat. If it's done slower and more longingly, it's the sign for lust. To fuck, remember your classifier V. You can fuck like this, you can fuck from behind, you can do it scissor style, like, however you want to do it. Female masturbation, you put it down sort of by your stomach, sort of in the appropriate area. And if you're talking about yourself masturbation, if you're talking about somebody else, you can turn it away. French kiss, remember the sign for lick. You just put the 2 tongues licking each other, French kiss. Mutual masturbation for women, 2 feely fingers up. For men, you have two, I don't know what you call it, O hands. And then group sex, this is the sign for socialize. It's 4 hands and they move around. So this is a very vanilla sign for socialize or interact. But if you socialize and then fuck, it becomes group sex. Okay. Page 10. Feel with your feely fingers, so I call it a feely finger. Feel or emotion, what's up on your chest. Taste or prefer or favorite. Need, we've already talked about need or should or must. Like is your feely, comes out to your feely finger from your chest. If you do it with 2 hands, one of them in front of your face, it becomes interest or interested. Want, pull it towards you because you want it. If you just sort of scrunch it, it means wanna. Sort of an informal way of saying it. Hate, lick your feely fingers away, again with intensity that you're intending to communicate, so if you kind of hate something or really hate something. Honor is 2 H hands, moves down and up in front of your face, honor. If you do it with R's, it's respect. Defend or protect, some people do it with B's, some people do it with fists, defend or protect. Love. Calm down or take it easy, this is a good sign for when you're playing, calm down. Wait a second, wait a minute. Hurry is 2 H hands. Hurry up. Get a move on. We're in a hurry. Stop. Dominant hand just smacks down. Stop. Shut up. If this is your mouth talking, just once, shut up. Tell. Your palm orientation is towards you, and it stays that way. Tell. Tell. Show or demonstrate. Point to it and show it. Look at. If these are your eyeballs, you can look at something. If you have a person, you can look them up and down. If you're looking up at the lights, if you're looking down at the floor, you can look wherever you want. This is the sign for take, or kidnap, or grab, snatch, things like that. Not like snatch, but snatch. To scream or yell, it's a bent 5, pulling out from the throat. The sign for polish, your dominant hand rubs. This can be polish or scrub or clean. It can be anything like that. Bring something here. Bring me a drink. Bring me shoes. Bring me my boots. Carry something over there. Take this to the kitchen. Things like that. Take things away. To move something, move it here, move it there, put it over there. So the sign for put. Open. So this is a general sign for open, but you would put it if you were opening a door, or if you were, depending on what you're opening, open your legs. Close is the opposite, open and close. Continue is 2 A hands, pushing out, continue. Stand up, remember this classifier V can do all kinds of things. He can stand up, he can lay down, he can walk, he can jump, he can do flips, he can kneel, he can crawl, he can do anything you want him to do. With 2 X hands, this is the sign is derived from handling the reins, and you move them back and forth, and this means to control, this means to regulate, this is a sign for manipulate, what is it, direct, govern, handle, in charge of, operate. This is anything that has conceptually to do with the idea of running something or controlling something. Damage, you start with 2 open 5s, and as the knuckles come across, they close. Damage. Touch with your feely finger. You touch your face, touch whatever you want to touch. Tease is 2 X hands, very similar to the sign for torture, but remember torture goes round and round and round, while teasing is just a little bit off the top. Hurt, 2 closed D's, they twist as they move in. Hurt. If you're a sadist, then you like to give hurt. If you're a masochist, then you like to receive hurt. And this is you can change the location of the signs if your head hurts, your throat hurts, or your butt hurts, or whatever. Start, put the key in the ignition and turn it. Start. Don't like, this is the sign for like, remember, but if you don't like it, you flick it away. Don't like. Don't want, remember want, and then you throw it away. Don't want. Wait, 5 hands, and the fingers wiggle, and it makes a little bit of an elliptical motion. Wait. Some people can sign it with 1 hand. To hit, remember beat up, but 1 hit just punches. Slap, again, your person, you just slap them. Plays with 2 Y hands, play. So you can say you like rope play or fire play or whatever kind of play you like. Eat, put the food in your mouth. Finish, finish is used for a lot of things in sign language. Finish can mean stop, can mean I've had enough. Write, have your pen in your hand and you write on your hand. If you put your eyebrows in there, you can say, do you want to write? If you're talking to a deaf person, maybe we should write. To refuse, throw it over your A hand over your shoulder. Won't, I won't do it, I refuse. Breathe. This is a good sign to use when you're playing to say keep breathing, or slow your breathing down. You could move your hands slower to say that you want them to breathe slower. Chat is a very loose, very relaxed hands, and you just kind of pop them. This is to chat. Just to chat with somebody. Enjoy. If you do it with 1 hand, it looks a lot like please. Some people do it with 2 hands no matter what. If you do it with 2 hands and you do it slow, it means pleasure. Pull, 2 closed, baby O's what they call them, or closed X's. Pull it towards you, or push it away. Pull and push. Lie down, still with the classifier V, lie down, get up. Wake up, your eyes open. Close your eyes, open your eyes. Have, it's bent, open B's, but they stay firm and they just touch. Have, or own, possession. Get up, stay, with Y hands. Some people just do it with 1 hand, stay, stay.
Okay.
Okay. Pay attention, or attend to, or focus. Warn, so slap on the hand, warn, caution. To order, or command. Remember, tell, your palm orientation was in, you say something, you tell them. If you do it out, it's an order or command. So people do it with 2 hands, you can do it with 1 hand, order. Clean up. And the last one is change. Some people do it with A's, or you can do with little X's, and just your dominant hand starts out on top, and it twists and changes. To change or adapt or convert, anything that changes. That's it.